take care of the fuel mileage that you put in. And the report's clear, it's easy to read. I was just gonna commend whoever puts this together, because it's a really good report, I like it. And one other thing for Doug, would you please talk to Dick and make sure that the police department that area around the police department is mowed or weed eated and potentially sprayed for, if we can spray it and knock it down around the building to knock the tall weeds down, we need to have that place looking sharp.
He had been doing some spraying, but
yeah.
I've noticed.
Not saying that he hasn't been, I just know last year it grew up really bad over there. We just need to, in addition to that, just keep it knocked down. I noticed that out here it got pretty tall too last week, so.
Well, a question came up about having a list of people willing to do mowing for the town. And so that the police officer can call one of these people and get it mowed.
Are you referring to a pay service or a free service? If the police department calls and there's a complaint about high grass or they can't get to it, are you talking about a list of people that would be willing to go over there and knock it down?
Or if they're not even cooperative or they just moved out, we can move in and mow it and get it taken care of.
Shouldn't there be a fee associated with that?
I'm okay with these.
It provides.
Yeah.
It provides for that.
Yeah, if we go in and do a good price for the lawnmower, the mower, whatever we use.
And you've got a timeline from the first time somebody was warned. We would just have to say X number of warnings before we take action, and
Just needs to follow the process.
yeah, just follow the process and well, yeah, that would be additional work for Dick or somebody, whether it be Brett or Tedro if they wanted to hop on a mower and yeah.
It seemed like your last week, like I was saying, there was a lot of them out there. I think you had an knock on some doors. Of course, there was quite a bit of rain last week. I think everybody was struggling to mow. I think you might want to visit that schedule on what we're charging for equipment and man hour. I don't think it's been updated for several years. You look at what each of us are making and what it costs you to run us per man hour with insurance and everything else. That probably needs to be adjusted.
Or just, can we add right now, can we add a percentage like that?
I think it's broke down by equipment hour. Like you say, the backhoe is so much, the motor tractor would be so much, lawnmower would be so much. And it's also, to that end, how many man hours, one of us went over and we spent 2 hours mowing. That along with,
First of all, do you do much of that?
we have two that I can think of right off the bat that one of them, I think we've had to mow off and on every summer I've been here for 5 years.
It may not be that
Next to the old Franklin.
But it may be.
Are there any special permissions to get on somebody's property to do this that have to be obtained, or can we just mow somebody's yard just because it's too long?
Sure can. Because it's such a eyesore.
Can we just take the present schedule and add 25, 30, or 40% to it in motion tonight?
Is there a need that it might get more?
No, but Doug says it doesn't cover costs.
It's not been updated for several years, like I
Yes,
say.
and we take our wages and everything associated, what a man hour for me actually costs the town.
I mean, if we're not gonna charge that much, and everybody's gonna figure out to go up in the town mow it.
Yeah.
You gotta make it worth the while where they're gonna think about next time we're gonna do it themselves,
Well, there's a property down south, I'd be in Osborne, I'd be interested in cutting it for hay.
You got one right across from your house.
That's the one I'm talking about. I think there's rabbits in there.
Probably more than that.
Well, really,
What you got, Scott?
Well, I was just gonna piggyback on John, I think, if I'm correct, what he was asking was, in the event that these guys can't get to it, or we can't get the prisoners or whatever, do we need to go out for bids, or can we have a list of 4 or 5 people that would say, okay, on call, if this can't happen and we need to get this taken care of, can we call these people?
Well, and I think that's a great idea, but how are they gonna collect their money? Do they get it from us, or do they get it
I
from the
believe they would
landlord?
get it from us, and
Get it
then
from us, and we have to recover.
we recover it, which is what we do anyway. The only difference is if we're handling it, then, you know, it's just the time to collect the money, not shelling anything out.
Would we have to worry about bonding and insurance and all of that if we have an independent contractor come on property? What if they run over a sprinkler?
Yeah, so I was gonna say, or get hurt, or.
Or tear up a water meter.
It's a lot.
I think it's a great idea, I just think
Safer.
it opens us up for,
Well, personally, I don't think you're gonna find anybody in town that mows lawns for a living, tack my yard as tall as what I'm saying.
Well,
Somebody gotta do it.
You're gonna get my mower out there, did I tell you that?
yeah, I don't know.
I know what's buried in weeds, tear something up.
Now, what you've got is, as summer goes on, one notification is all that's required, is that right?
Yes, sir.
But it's that first one that, right now, in the process, the weeds are like this.
Right, the first one goes out, they've got 10 days from that day to take care of it, and after that, game.
What I'm thinking is we anticipate the first one, and the minute it goes over 2 inches, we, kick in, and otherwise they're gonna,
Well, I see what you're saying,
yeah, but
but in fairness, I mean, if it's 2 inches up and then 4 days from then they've mowed it.
yeah, by the time they
Right.
get notified,
Right. Because I think the ordinance states once it's over, I think it's 8 or 12 inches or whatever, I have to wait till that point anyway, because that's what the ordinance says.
The one across from him in the past, when they deserted and left, the towns just went and did it because we didn't get the taxes.
Correct. And that person was notified, well, I was sent certified mail, and moved to Washington. That's been out, that was sent certified, I'm waiting 10 days to hear back. If we're gonna move into the taxes on that one too, I mean, I don't know.
So how close are we to 10 days on that?
Oh.
I get a complaint on that one once a week, that's not from him, this guy either.
no.
I'd say we're probably 6 days away that week.
Also, the,
Will you let Doug know when the 10 days is up so we
Yes,
can
sir.
get on that one first one?
Absolutely.
I think that if we put it out, this list that you're talking about of people who mow, if it's a company that mows multiple yards and so on and so forth, and they want to be on our call list for these, number one, they'll have to do it at our fees. They'll want to set the price per yard.
Right. I think that from what I'm hearing, I don't think it was actual companies as it was in just individuals. For example, of course my boy's not looking to mow anything, but he was like if somebody's held weed eating or something like that, he has no problem grabbing a weed eater, taking care of it. People, individuals like that. I know some individuals looking to make some extra cash somewhere, that kind of thing. I don't think there's many mowing companies, businesses, as people,
I think it's a great idea. Unfortunately, this day and time,
Sure.
I see it as an opportunity to get in trouble.
Spray it,
There's a downside.
spray it.
Yeah, that's right.
Not when it's tall, because you're gonna have tall brown weeds,
Yeah.
tall green weeds.
Right.
That's just
Right.
ugly.
Right.
well, I'll see if Doug can't get over there and get that taken.
Well, he has to wait till the 10 days is up. On the property right across from John's Miller's, he's done with it.
Really?
Oh.
He's
Miller,
waiting
good,
on the 10 days up, and I said, let you know when it is, so you guys can get that one of the first ones.
I have